The PS4 came out in 2013, and though it has since been followed by the all-powerful PS5, there's still a lot of life left for this aging console. The PlayStation 4 quickly became the go-to gaming platform for many people during the last generation, and that means it has a huge catalogue of games covering all sorts of genres. If you're looking for games to play side by side with a friend, the PS4 has some incredible choices. Whether you're the type to roll dice on your own fantasy adventure or want to shoot and loot across the universe, the PlayStation 4 has plenty of two-player multiplayer games perfectly primed for pairs to play. I'm Sean from GamingDeals.com, and these are the 10 best two-player PS4 games in 2022. Let's go. One of my favourite games on PlayStation 1 got pulled into the future with the release of Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, and it is as good as I remember. Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled is a complete ground-up remake of the original. Ideal for two-player races and featuring a whole host of zany and creative characters, it is the best kart racer on the platform. If you want to be successful in Crash Team Racing Nitro-Fueled, you'll need to embrace the chaos. This madcap karting experience has only gotten better thanks to post-release updates that have introduced new tracks, vehicles and characters to take advantage of. While the campaign mode is still unfortunately single player, the battle mode allows up to 4 players to dash, crash and bash, instantly making it one of the best two-player PS4 games. And saying that, now I want a remake of Crash Bash. Split-screen first-person shooters feel like a relic of a bygone era, but one of the best on the PS4 is still Call of Duty Black Ops 3, which not only provides your standard multiplayer fun, but also a thrilling co-op campaign. In it, you and a friend can fight through the worn, war-torn future locally together on the same console. Of course, this title also offers the much-loved Zombies mode as well, giving you another reason to pick up this game with a friend. Black Ops 3's trademark blockbuster set pieces, thrilling action and visuals still hold up on the PS4 all these years later, and that is why we have to include it on our list. It's rare when a new beat-em-up game releases to so much fanfare, but that's exactly what happened with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. This game allows a staggering 6-player co-op experience that is full of chaotic multiplayer fun. In it, you can play as your favourite turtle or choose from Splinter, April and Casey Jones as you fight back the Hand Clan to stop Shredder in his tracks. With easy pick-up drop-in gameplay, you'll have a blast regardless of your skill level. And so, this new game has to hold a place in our list of the 10 best two-player PS4 games. Now this is something that doesn't happen often. We're going to have back-to-back beat-em-up games. You see, for the next game is Streets of Rage 4, which released in 2020 and helped people like me fall back in love with the beat-em-up genre. Like Shredder's Revenge, you can take to the streets in co-op and smash and bash your way through legions of bad guys in style. Familiar characters like Axel Stone and Adam Hunter are joined by several newcomers, and all of them are equipped with their unique and flashy blitz moves. In Streets of Rage 4, you're not limited to 2 players, because the game actually supports 4 players locally. Sporting this new comic book aesthetic, this stunning PS4 sequel is fun to play alone, but, like any beat 'em up, is always better when fighting alongside your buddies. The Overcooked games are fantastic co-op experiences that really test the boundaries of any friendship. And Overcooked 2 places you in an adventure of pure chaotic culinary action. You and your team of dysfunctional chefs must work together in order to stave off the threat of the unbread. Yeah, zombie bread. In Overcooked 2, you can play both online and local couch co-op as a team and in a competitive scoring multiplayer setting with up to 4 players. This game will have you screaming and shouting like no other, so it's an easy way to find out who the Gordon Ramsay of your friendship group is when you sit down and play Overcooked 2, one of the best two-player PS4 games. I think it's safe to say that fantasy RPGs changed forever when Larian Studios released its highly anticipated sequel to Divinity Original Sin. Divinity Original Sin 2 takes place centuries after the original game, and sets you and your party of 4 on a quest to become the region's saviour. One of the best parts of this game is just how much freedom players have, with every party member able to roleplay as their preferred fantasy character. Elves, lizards, sorcerers, and even undead humans are all playable here. Divinity Original Sin 2 sees the story build itself around your personal decisions. You can go anywhere, talk to anyone, and interact with anything to form your own rewards and consequences. If you're looking for the ultimate cooperative game to get lost in on the PS4, you can't do much better than Divinity Original Sin II. This next game did a great job at taking a single player series and reformatting it to work for the cooperative genre. Darksiders Genesis lets PS4 players fight across the realms of the underworld as a pair, with one of you playing as War, cleaving foes with your mighty Chaos Eater sword. The other sits back as a new horseman named Strife, who dual wields two powerful pistols. Darksiders Genesis differs from previous entries due to the action playing out entirely from a top-down point of view, making it easy for you and your friend to keep an eye on what's going on. You'll take down legions of angels and demons, solve all manner of environmental puzzles, and fight against screen-sized bosses, upgrading War and Strife so they are almost unbeatable. As far as two-player PS4 games go, Darksiders Genesis is one that you have to check out. Joseph Fares is a developer that truly values the high-quality two-player PS4 experience. And not the Oscars.
The Oscars, you know? The Oscars!
Helming both 2013's Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, and 2018's A Way Out, his company returned with the new co-op platformer called It Takes Two. In it, you and a friend take on the roles of Cody and May, a married couple whose relationship is on the brink. That is, until they're shrunken down to minuscule size and are forced to work together in their new, small-scale universe. Both characters acquire new abilities and powers in each level, ensuring that the action stays fresh throughout its runtime. Even when playing online, only one copy of the game is required, which is an incredible value proposition. This colourful action adventure should be a cooperative duo's delight. Constantly surprising and ever joyful, It Takes Two is one of the best co-op PS4 games you can play right now, and if you haven't, you really should. Sumo Digital set out to recapture the old school platformer spirit with Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and for the most part, they did a brilliant job. Like every other Little Big Planet game before it, this spin-off is a blast to play with a friend by your side. Both of you must work your way through a series of creative platforming stages, using gadgets and gizmos as a pair in order to stop the evil Vex from taking over Craftworld. Swapping creation tools for a more bespoke experience, Sackboy: A Big Adventure focuses on having you and a friend travel through fun levels that go above and beyond what Little Big Planet games have done before. Collect bubbles, unlock stickers, and purchase a wide range of costumes for both Sackboy and his companions. It may have been touted as a PS5 launch title, but Sackboy: A Big Adventure is also one of the best two-player PS4 games available. Some looter shooters may come and go, but for many, the uncontested king of this genre is the unpredictable Borderlands franchise. Having stayed dormant since 2014's pre-sequel on the PlayStation 3, Borderlands 3 exploded back onto the scene a few years ago, bringing with it more guns, 4 new Vault Hunter classes, and several cool ways for players to make this FPS adventure their own. What's more, it retains split-screen co-op play as an option as well. It doesn't take long for Borderlands 3 to immerse you within a beautiful, cel-shaded world, where every mission you play with friends ends in explosive chaos. Loot as many guns as possible, and have fun doing it, all the while having up to 3 other players fighting by your side. What more could you want from a two-player PS4 game? Well, that's it for today. If you've got any suggestions for games that need to be on this list, let us know in the comments. To get the best deals on any of the games mentioned in this video, head on over to gamingdeals.com to easily compare prices from a huge selection of retailers. I'm Sean, and I hope you have a great week.